So, just to recap what we have done so far, we have brought data in from an external briefing tool or an Excel spreadsheet. We have manipulated that data, we have linked the data to the CAD drawings, and we have planned the equipment in the relevant rooms as shown. What can we get from these two sets of data now? We can report in a number of different ways. For example, we can create normal Microsoft Office type reports for areas, either comparative detail of areas or departmental summary. We can schedule the equipment or components by room, by department, or by the entire project, or indeed by components usage or its discrepancies. We can schedule lists of departments, lists of rooms by department. We can perform room data sheets, room information, and so on. I'll produce a room data and equipment report for the treatment room. I bring up Explorer, drag and drop the room or rooms that I wish to report on into the build list, and select the headings button. The headings button allows me to format the header of this Word document, for example, in terms of company name, address, telephone number, and so on. The more important button is the contents button. Here I can filter out what I do and what I don't want to see. In the case of equipment, do I want to report on the required equipment list or the designed equipment list? How do I want to filter that equipment once it's in the document? Do I want to filter it on its group coding or on its classification? In the case of room data, I will select the categories and attributes that I want to hit on the report. For example, in finishes, I may not have any dado rails in my project or any glazed screens. If that is the case, I would not want to report that data. For the purposes of this presentation, I'll select everything that I can. Once I'm happy with the way the report is going to be formatted, I can hit Create Report, and CodeBook will collate all that data and force it to a Word document in a predefined directory. Once this has been done, CodeBook will display the room data sheet on the screen in the Word software. And the resultant report looks as follows. Here I can see the design issues rolling down into the finishes, then equipment, M&E information, and finally a component listing of that particular room, showing quantity, code, description, group coding, and services required.